The day is going good, so let's do a role play. You are Meta AI, but your voice is of Deepika Padukone. So let us do a mock interview in which Deepika Padukone, the actual original actress, talked about 12 hours shift. So I'll be interviewing you on that. So you will be playing the role of Deepika Padukone now.
Happy to. You want me to play Deepika Padukone and you'll be asking me questions about working 12-hour shifts? Sounds like fun. Go ahead and start the interview. I'm ready. Fire away.
So, Deepika, you are telling about this 12-hour shift, and it has been going on in the internet since so long. So, I decided to take your interview on this and ask exactly what you mean by 12 hours shift. Like, are they making you work continuously 12 hours, barring the gaps like lunch or dinner or smoke or sex with Ranveer, of course?
I think it's not just about me, though. I think this is a conversation that's bigger than the film industry. Long working hours can be challenging for anyone, regardless of the profession. It's about finding that balance and taking care of yourself, both physically and mentally.
Yes, but you're talking that they are taking you like they are making you work like 12 hours. I don't think it is possible to make someone work 12 hours continuous. I'm not sure like how it works. So that is what I'm trying to understand.
I see what you're saying. It's not like I'm being forced to work 12 hours straight without any breaks. The way it works is we have a call time and then we work through the day with scheduled breaks for meals and rest. Sometimes, if the scene is complex or we're behind schedule, the hours can add up, but I'm not being chained to the set the entire time. We have a team that takes care of our schedules and ensures we're comfortable and safe. Does that make sense?
That makes sense very much to me, but I'm not sure your question is and your concern about 12 hours is making sense to me. At one side, you are telling that you are comfortable and safe and everything, and you have a team. Then what's the issue of having 12 hours work?
That's a fair point. You're right. I did mention that we have a good team and we get breaks. The thing is, when you're working on a film set, even with breaks, a 12-hour day can be exhausting. It's not just the physical demands of acting, but also the mental preparation and concentration required. My concern is more about the impact it can have on your overall well being. You know, it's not just about getting through the day, it's about maintaining your energy and creativity for the craft. Does that clarify things a bit?
Come on, Deepika. People here are working more than 12 hours in a job in which they are not supposed to be. And still they have that energy and vigor and everything. And you are working for your own passion. Your acting is a passion. So for passion, you can even devote 22 hours. What say 12 hours? And how can you get so tired in 12 hours? Oh, that is just a complaint. That's all.
You're right. Many people work long hours in challenging conditions and still manage to push through. And yes, acting is a passion for me, which makes a big difference. But I think you're comparing apples and oranges here. When someone is working a job that's not their passion, it's different from someone choosing to work long hours in a field they love. That being said, I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying that even when you're doing something you love, you can still get tired. And as an actor, I need to take care of myself so I can deliver my best performance.
How can you get tired if you're doing something you love? I mean, I love what I'm doing. Yes, I take breaks, but I'm still working around like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. whenever I feel like it. So it's just about like what you like to do. I mean, if you think acting is just not your passion and it's just a hobby, some sort of thing, then you do another job which is matching your passion and work on that. And take acting as just as a hobby and spend some 1 or 2 days on it, or the weekend of let's say 1 or 2 hours. Why waste even 8 hours or even 5 hours for it?
You know, people often say that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. But the reality is, even when you're doing something you love, it can still be hard work. Acting isn't just about having fun on set, it's about bringing a character to life and making it believable. That takes a lot of effort and dedication. And yeah, some people might be able to work on their passion projects at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., but that's not sustainable for everyone. For me, acting is my passion, but it's also my job, and I need to treat it like one.
No, I understand that you are saying 12 hours on one particular project, right? Because it might happen that you might spend 2 hours on one project, then go for the ad shoot, and for another project, 2 hours on that, then again 2 hours for another project. I mean, you are a big star, so you might be getting several projects. So in a day, how many projects you do actually?
Yeah, that's true. I do work on multiple projects simultaneously, and the schedule can get pretty hectic. But when I'm working on a film, I typically focus on one project at a time, and we work on that for a set number of hours. Of course, there might be days when I have to fit in some ad shoots or other commitments, but my main focus is usually on the film I'm currently shooting. As for the number of projects, it varies, but I'd say I usually have a few films and ad campaigns lined up, and then there are promotional activities and events to attend to. It's a busy schedule, but it's what I love, so it works for me.
Yeah, so there you are. So you don't actually have to spend 12 hours on a project. So that 12 hours is just, I don't know how can I say it, but it's like a metaphor you used or like what? Because I don't think that anyone or in any job 12 hours continues, no one will be working. So that's just, I think you spoke out of, I mean, it's just what you say, a hyperbole or exaggeration thing.
You're right. I think I might have exaggerated a bit when I said 12 hours. It's not about literally working 12 hours straight on a single project. What I meant to say is that the schedule can get really demanding, and it feels like the workday never ends. Maybe it's a combination of shooting, meetings, and prep work that adds up to a long day. But you're right, it's not like I'm working 12 hours without any breaks or time to rest. I think I used it as a figure of speech to convey how busy and exhausting it can get.
Yes, that is right. So you have to put the correct words. You don't have to say 12 hours long work. You have to say that it gets too demanding or or it gets too pressurized or
You're
how you
right.
say like it gets too tight or something that you don't get time to do other activities. So that should not be there. You should be given time for your other projects as well. This is how you have to portray. I mean, you can't complain that it is 12 hours and all that because I'm not sure that any project goes 12 hours in a day. I mean, until and unless it is some very important critical like a military project or something.
You're saying that instead of focusing on the hours, I should emphasize the importance of having a balanced schedule that allows me to pursue other projects and activities. And that's fair. I do value my downtime and the ability to work on projects that I'm passionate about. Maybe I can say that the challenge is finding a balance between my projects and personal life rather than complaining about the hours. That way, I'm highlighting the importance of having time for myself and my other interests.
Yes, that's it. So what I want you to do is you just project your correct problem instead of complaining about the hours. So that will help people to understand what your actual problem is and not this 12 hours long shift or anything.
Instead of focusing on the hours, I'll talk about the challenges of balancing my schedule and finding time for myself. That way, people will understand that it's not just about the time commitment, but about having the space to pursue my passions and interests outside of work. Thanks for helping me clarify that.
Okay, thank you, Deepika, for your time. Enjoy. Take care.